every now and then we come across a section of the Torah that challenges our ethical, moral, and religious sensibilities and asks us whether we really want to follow the thrust of that section word for word. Such is the case in this week's portion, Re'eh, in which Moses reminds the people of the command when they get into the land of Israel and settle the land, that if one of their own villages, an Israelite village, decides to convert to idolatry, then it's the responsibility of the rest of the villages nearby to annihilate that town, because it goes with the greater commandment to annihilate idolaters from the land of Israel and to cleanse the land of idolatry and make it ready and purify it for monotheism. This whole idea of being so graphic and being so black and white that there is total destruction of the other challenges us today in terms of the idea that we need to live with the other and allow the other to live among us. And so the question is, how do we deal with the literal verses from the Torah? Because we know of other religions today that are quite active in the world today who take their religious texts literally and kill others in the name of their religious text. And so when we see something that fundamentalists within our own religion can hold high as a banner, we shrink from that and say, no, that can't be what Judaism stands for. And we should know and be comforted to know that our rabbis 1,800 years ago found sections of the Torah that riled them as well, and they changed as well. When they found sections of the Torah, like the eye for the eye and tooth for the tooth, and also to the law that allows a parent to bring their rebellious child to the gates of the city for execution, the rabbis said about both, no, we don't read those literally. We either ignore the law in the case of the rebellious child, or we reinterpret the law in case of eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and make it monetary compensation. If the rabbis 1,800 years ago were able to change and reinterpret laws of the Torah, how much more so we should continue to do so today. We shouldn't throw out this section about this Ir Hanidachat, the wayward city that follows idolatry, but rather see it in its historical context and be challenged as to how we would deal with people who have different religious sensibilities today. And so I encourage all of us to never read the Torah with fundamentalist or literalist eyes, but rather as a challenge for how to live with the Torah with modern religious, ethical, and moral principles. Shabbat Shalom.